It's becoming painfully obvious why so many people can't seem to land a job anymore, and the reality is harsher than most want to admit because companies are realizing that a large portion of their workforce was never truly necessary in the first place, which is why we're seeing waves of layoffs across multiple industries. Businesses are restructuring, cutting unnecessary positions, and streamlining operations to survive in a highly competitive market. And while this might look like a personal failure to some job seekers, it's actually a reflection of the corporate strategy rather than individual ability. Many of the roles that were once considered essential have been automated, outsourced, or re-evaluated as redundant, meaning even highly skilled applicants face a tougher market than ever before. Companies are prioritizing employees who can offer multiple skills, adapt quickly, and demonstrate long-term commitment, leaving traditional applicants or those with limited flexibility at a severe disadvantage. The days of simply showing up, completing a set of tasks, and being rewarded with job security are disappearing fast. And the reality is that getting a job now requires more than just a resume. It demands strategic thinking, networking, and a clear understanding of what businesses truly need in the current economy. While job boards and recruiters continue to post openings, many of these roles are being filled internally, restructured into different positions, or even eliminated before the right candidate can be found, adding another layer of frustration for job seekers. This isn't about your skills or qualifications alone. It's about the changing landscape of employment where companies are tightening their workforce and demanding more from fewer employees. And unless applicants can adapt to this new standard, the competition will continue to be fierce, leaving many talented individuals frustrated, underemployed, or forced to pivot entirely to different fields just to stay afloat. Check out some of these videos.
Doesn't finding a job suck so bad? Like it just, it's so irritating having to put these applications in and then getting that same damn email saying that they have moved on with other people and there's nothing you can do about it, but you can reapply in a certain amount of time. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Like if you really think about it, it's so irritating trying to find a job in this type of society. So I started to think about it more deeply on like, what really are we doing when we're getting these jobs, right? And I realized all it is you are marketing yourself to be a good robot for them. So when you come in on your resume saying that you know how to do this, you're a talented person, you're whatever, right? Like so robotic, like obviously stuff that doesn't really matter. Do you know that they're gonna put your resume to the side immediately? And if you're one of those people who apply with no resume, hey, look, I did it too. I'm guilty of it too, so no shade. But if you're one of those people, you also gotta know they're looking at a name with no image, no face, no nothing. They don't know who you are. They just have a first name and a last name with no background to who you really are. They're never gonna hire you. There's no point in even calling you in for an interview because I'm basically rolling the dice on who it is that's gonna walk through that damn door. I'm only basing it off of a name, so you have to understand that only like jobs like warehouse jobs or like jobs in the back end, like the lower type of jobs, like only those are gonna accept you in because they don't need to care about your background or your experience or who you are. They just have to care about you being a respectable person and someone who follows the rules. So I want you to really get the lesson I'm saying. And what I'm trying to tell you is if you want to get the job that you really desire, you have to get good at marketing. You have to literally understand the mindset and the art of marketing yourself. You got to give yourself a story to tell. You got to give yourself an image to look at. You have to know what it is you're aiming for and know exactly how to look like that, how to fit in with that in order for you to actually get the job or the career or the business that you desire. It is kind of like a fake it till you make it kind of thing, but it's not necessarily faking it. You're just literally being the character that you know you can be for the thing that you want to be. You get what I'm saying? So if you're someone who needs help with understanding the art of creating an image, an identity, a resume, right? A human resume. go ahead and DM me, because I know a person who can help you. So not only can I help you, but I also have a couple people that I know who can help you get your mind in the right place for you to understand what these people are looking for and why you keep getting denied. And we'll create a resume or a human profile that is literally likable. It's likable to look at. It is going to get a damn job. It's 100% whatever it is that you want, as long as you have some clarity, which is what I'm gonna help you get. Then we're gonna shoot, we're gonna aim and shoot at the thing that you fit in with most, so that you can stop being miserable at these weak ass jobs.
Okay, so I am 22. I just moved to Atlanta. I just graduated with my accounting degree. I don't have a job, and I just moved into my own apartment. So I'm gonna tell you the ways that I did this. I started saving because, well, I've always been a saver. I've been working since I was 14 years old. Like, I've been volunteering since I was 14 years old, just so I could, like, get paid as soon as I turned 15, 16. I don't even know what the age was, but from the time that I've been volunteering to actually working, like I said, I'm 22 now. I have always saved like $100, whether it's $500, whether it's $6,000. Like, I've always been a saver. Throughout college, well, throughout high school, I was working at restaurant, an Italian restaurant. I worked at a sneaker store. Then I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings. Did lashes. I did so many jobs. Like, I had so many jobs when I was in college. And I have to say, the reason that I work so much is because I'm Jamaican, and they say that Jamaicans always have like 3 jobs. But time that I got paid, like every single time, I just opened a savings account not too long ago, but every time that I got paid, I put money into my savings account. Like, every paycheck. My grandpa's always told me, like, every paycheck, put money away. So I've been doing that. Car accident my sophomore year of college, and my car got totaled because of the other person. Filed a lawsuit because I was in pain, and my car was like done for. Like, I had no car. Like I said, I've been saving. I bought my first car in high school because I was saving so much. So I bought my first car in high school. And so when I crashed the car, they reimbursed me like immediately money for a new car. So I bought a brand new car, even though everybody told me that was a dumb decision. I bought a brand new car, and I paid it off within the first. So I bought a really, like, not expensive, but it was pretty pricey at the time. And I got a loan for $6,000. I paid the rest. It was like $30,000. I got a loan for $6,000, and I paid the rest. After I won my lawsuit, I got money. Like, I got a few. After I got some money from my lawsuit, I put checkings, and then I put everything else into my savings account. So that was like a big boost also in like my savings, like, was my lawsuit. Now, every time I got like a refund or something from my school, even though it was supposed to go back into the school, if it was like a few $1,000s, I would take the refund and I would split it half and half. Like, half would go to my checkings, half would go to my, like, while I was working, I just kept putting money in my savings account. So, like, save. Like, every time you get paid, put money away. Like, put money away. So that's why, you know, I'm so blessed that I was able to move out. Like, I already knew to move out after college. So that's why I'm, like, was able to plan so far ahead right now and stuff like that, because I just save so well. And I've had, like, really good financial advisors in my life. Like, my dad is an accountant. My grandpa has a great credit score. Like, he's always been a saver. So I've just had, like, good advice throughout.
It's actually scary how many people are in this exact position, having graduated in a previous year and are still struggling to land a graduate job, graduate scheme, or find their next step after university. On this comment alone, I think there are 80 likes. Like, imagine 80 people in a room. Like, it's insane. I guess to try and get a positive out of the situation is that for most graduate schemes and for most graduate jobs, there's not actually a set time limit on when you can apply for them. And usually people apply for graduate schemes up to 3 years after graduating uni. So if you graduated in 2024 in like the July period, in September 2024 you can apply for schemes starting in 25. In September 25 you can apply for schemes starting in 26, and in 26 you can apply for schemes starting in 27. But I also understand and completely appreciate that whilst you are applying to those schemes, you can't just sit around and do nothing. Like, you've got to make money somehow. But I would highly encourage anyone in this situation to just look at all of your options. So that's applying to entry-level jobs, that's applying to different jobs that are in the corporate world, so just back office jobs or anything that can get you on the ladder to get you experience and pass the time in the meantime will be really important. And then obviously once you do get that grad job offer, or you do get that big grad scheme offer, you can take it if you want, or if you feel like you're in a better position now, you can just carry on with how your career is progressing.
You're being conned right now. These mass layoffs that everyone is saying is because of AI, they're not. What they're doing is they're resetting the job market so that all of you start accepting roles and jobs at salaries that you would have previously left at. This is not a technology issue. This is a greed issue. And while, yeah, sure, AI is taking some jobs from some people, that is not what's happening here at a wide scale, right? They are doing this, and they are making people go back to the office in the hopes that they'll quit. And they're doing it so they cut costs, which is going to help their stock prices go up and their exec pay packages go up. And it's going to signal to investors that they are investing in AI and getting efficient gains and all of that, so that they look like they're, on the up and up with AI. And guess what? When they actually need humans again, guess who they're going to call? They're going to call you, but this time they're going to offer you probably maybe half the salary that you had when you left. And you're going to have been unemployed for so long that you're going to take it because you're desperate, okay? So in a world where basically the cost of living is skyrocketing, maybe doubling, you are about to get half of your pay, and that is the future of work that no one's talking about.
If anybody else has no idea what the heck they're doing with their life, join the club. I graduated college 8 months ago, still have no job, still have been doing random side hustles and working a part-time internship, which has been fine, but I know I have so much more potential to give to a company. It has been the most exhausting experience of my life, constantly applying, emailing people, messaging them on LinkedIn, and then interviewing, first round interviews, second round interviews, rejection, over and over and over again. It has been so humbling. It also feels embarrassing sometimes. The fact that it's taken me so long to find a job, I still don't have one. I have had 3 final round interviews for full-time jobs this week. I am praying that I get one. If I get rejected from all of them, be prepared to see the largest crash out of your life. Okay? Hurricane Hodo would not compare it to the crash out that I will have. And it's just been the most exhausting, humbling, learning experience of my life. And I know everybody says that the job market sucks and it's harder than usual. I have been feeling it. But also, when your friends or colleagues get a job before you can't help but think, is there something wrong with me? Are they doing something that I am not? Was I weird in the interview? Why is it taking me this long? And just that comparison game that you play over and over and over again sucks. And so, I don't know. I just want to make this, if anybody out there is feeling the same way, you are not alone. It sucks. It is humbling. Sometimes it's embarrassing. But I'm trying not to take it personally. You shouldn't either, because God has a plan. He will direct our paths, and